Hector! Oh, Hector! You having a good Sunday, mate? I know by the video I seen when you woke up this morning, you didn't like you was having a good Sunday. Looked like you was all in your feelings. Really? I wonder why. Sausage. Right, listen. Look, Hector, before I go any further, I'm going to say one thing to you. I'm going to say it short and sweet. If you don't want to get wet, you shouldn't play out in the rain. That's it. Numerous occasions, I asked you on a live. I was asked on 2 lives about you. I said, just leave me alone, mate. Just leave me alone. We never had no disagreement whatsoever. None of us had a disagreement with you. As far as I was aware, there was none. Then you jumped on your high horse. You come on your video the other day and said that calling Johnny a rapist does get you views, and you can't wait to fight Johnny and he'll do views. Because of the way you went about in a disrespectful way, you're getting no views. So like I said, you're going to be getting addressed now. I don't know why you'd want to create 3 problems with 3 different people. I really don't. I really don't. So now you've got 3 problems, 3 different people, 3 different times at one location. Fuck me, man. Really? I wouldn't even want them problems on my own back garden, North Manchester. I wouldn't even want them problems in my own back garden. Because it's problems you don't need. And clearly, what did you make on each one? Click and view or whatever. £100 per time you slagged us off for 400 quid, 4 videos, 100 quid a video. Bit more, bit less, I don't know. And it's worth all this drama. Are you that uneducated? Clearly you must be. Look, then you've come out, you're not interested in Johnny's paperwork, you're not interested in this and that. My Johnny does not have to justify himself to nobody. But Johnny's going to justify himself to shut people up that are talking shit. Yeah? Now, if you want to be an hero, why don't you fight Decker after me? If it's a fight you're looking at doing massive numbers and build it on the back of a narrative, there's a narrative there you can build a big fight on the back of. If he'd entertain you. I don't think he would. Do you know what I mean? But it's not for me to say. Am I gonna address you? 100%. But I want to just put something to you as well. I'm a father of 3 children. I might have another one on the way, hopefully. Another little baby. Another little Lynch Ward. Hopefully. So I wouldn't appreciate nobody going to my house where my babies are. If my babies are present in that house, the man would be a dead man. Do you know what I mean? That's a fact. So I clearly understand your emotions when you're saying about coming to your door where your babies are. So I wouldn't, I won't come to your door, but when you get that phone call, I'll be in that vicinity. When I say on your doorstep, I mean in your back garden, in Dagenham, in Essex, we will be there. But what's going to get worse for you is, you're going to think that you're going to get all 3 of us landing with a little number at the same time. It's not going to work like that. One might come Wednesday, one might come Sunday, one might come Friday. But if you've got a problem with all 3 of us, we're all going to come at 3 separate times to address the issue, because that's what you want. You want it addressing. Do you understand what I mean? And the way you've gone about it, you're not going to get fair play when you've gone about it in a disrespectful way. If it was a fight you wanted to do big numbers, you could have spoke behind the scenes, because you was quick to speak to behind the scenes when it was regarding fighters that you wanted to put on a 3D Fight Club card, with no disrespect amongst us and neutral. And yeah. It was, you was quick to make the phone call then and be respectful. And then all of a sudden now you want to come out with a disrespect, and then want to go out whinging about you've got kids in the house and you know what I mean, and so forth. But look, all I'm going to say to you is, look, if you do want to play out in the rain, don't get wet, wear a coat, wear a jacket, put a raincoat on. That's all I can suggest to you, you know what I mean? Because I'm not going to start screaming and shouting and ranting and raving down the phone because you're irrelevant to me. But I'm just going to let you know I am going to address you, and it's going to be in your back garden. Do you know what I mean? I am going to address you. So like you said, I've got your number. I'm not going to fire nothing back now. I know I said it last time, but I've just had to respond to this way just to let you know that, I did like your address up on the social media because you was asked to leave me alone. I do know where you are, so if you want to carry on, it will escalate. But like I said, I've got more about me, and my cousins have got more about them than to turn up to your door where your kids are, because you don't go where kids are at people's front doors. But I'm just letting you know we know where you are, and obviously if you carry on, we know where to kind of half come there to get you. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, you've got the problems now, mate. There's no backtracking, and we'll just leave it at that. You know what I mean? Like I said, we know you've got no weight, but we've got weight, fella, yeah? And you'll see after the Decker fight, my presence on YouTube is going to be reduced to a minimum. That's of all three of us. And anyone else that wanted to back up the bullshit could start the bullshit and don't want to back up, it's not an issue. Because my brothers are out of jail this week, next week and the week after. I've got one that's out now and the rest of my brothers are out. My other two cousins that you've been slagging off, their brothers are out of jail pretty much soon as well. And the problem you'll find with us, one bleeds and we all bleed, one fight and we'll come as one. But in your case, it's one fight and we'll come as three. So Hector, like I said, bit of advice. If you don't want to get wet, don't play out in the rain. Take care. Happy Sunday.